Mark Evans in the American Spirit. He said earlier, if you open the door, I'm going to come knocking, and there he is, knocking on the door. It is the Miss Budweiser trying to catch him on the outside, along with Mark Tate in the Winston Eagle. Boy, is that some sight for racing.
There was an awful lot of water down there in turn number 1. We may have had a couple of boats touch. We don't know yet, but I saw an awful lot of water, Dick. We couldn't see through the spray, but here's the battle.
Something just came off the Miss Budweiser. I don't know what it was, but it flew up in the rooster tail there. There may have been, as you said, Jim, damage down in the number 1 turn. We'll try to check it out. All we know is that the Winston Eagle and the Miss Budweiser were the 2 outside boats. There you see the sponson on the right side of the Miss Budweiser has damage. So as the Winston Eagle now takes control of the course, taking over the number 1 spot from the American Eagle, we know for sure that there is sponson damage to the Miss Budweiser. We can only assume at this point that the Winston Eagle somehow moved in, and there you see it, left side Winston Eagle. Those 2 boats hit together. They are still well over 150 miles an hour on the straights, and Mark Tate has not backed off of it at all. He, I'm sure, has been notified by radio that he's been penalized a lap, so he'll try to at least come up and lap some of the field. Jim, we might also mention that the American Spirit is getting an off part of the prize money to charity, both on the East Coast and the West Coast, and here this team, and we described their boat as an American flag screaming across the water at better than 200 miles an hour, but Mark Evans has literally led now because of the lap penalty to the Winston Eagle. He has led from start to finish. Scott Pierce only has to look off to the right side of that boat to see the damage as the checkered flag comes out. He's got to be just sweating getting the boat back to the dock, as has Mark Tate in the Winston Eagle. But here's your winner. This is the American Spirit, Mark Evans. Look at him in the cockpit reacting with the waves to the crowd, bobbing his head back and forth. What a finish for this crew. Second place and a big cheer from the crowd for Mike Hansen in the Valvoline Miss Madison. You have got to be pinching yourself right now.
What a run. That was more than fun. That's all I can say. That is just a great run. Crew did a terrific job preparing the boat.
Mark, you did it from start to finish. I mean, you got out there right off the gun and you had it locked.
Well, that's what we went out to do. Make sure we're knocking on the door, and if it opens, walk on through.
What does this do for your crew, for you and this crew? Because you guys you've had fun, but you've been sweating it out.
They're elated. We can't wait to get to Seattle and do the same.
The sky's the limit.
That's right. Thank you much, Dick.
Congratulations.